emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Nothing but ourselves could free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy.
Ndoba izenzo zakho Bulelani will have implications. Namda mad. Ndakiyeka wanibamba ngezandla zakho ezindenza ndifudumale. Ndakiyeka Bulelani wandincamisa ukosana ukusandozalwa usogqiba. Ubusy. Udlala ngam Bulelani.
Hello everyone, my name is NASIPHI NKUMBESI and I played the character of NOMBULELO, who is 28 years old, grew up in Lokshan / still very much Lali raised home, and I have 5 siblings and I'm the oldest. So the character of NOMBULELO was quite a relatable character for me, especially because we're not too far apart in age, so her thoughts and the way in which she reacted to a lot of things I related to. She's a young woman who found love at a young age and believed in that love. So she goes through these moments of growth, I would say, especially growth in love, because the only love she had to show or grow or share with anyone was with her siblings. So now having to love her husband through the good and bad is a little different from loving your siblings through the good and bad. So I mean, it's been an interesting journey. I have never had to tap in so much into a character and also understand betrayal as much as I had to, you know. So we are in a time where the only time you're allowed to believe or feel that your feelings are valid is when they are associated to an extreme trauma. What she goes through in our terms would be something we'd say it's not that deep, but she makes it deep. She makes it something, and not to prove a point, but she makes it deep because it affects her, how she feels, how she then sees her husband after what he did, and how then that changes the dynamic of the relationship and how they communicate with each other from now on. The name of the show is I Am Not Like Other Men by NASIPHI NKUMBESI. Jokes. Well, not jokes, but I mean, yeah.
How, Bully? Shouldn't you be getting ready for work? You can eat my cake. Should I boil water for you before I go?
Lay off.
For what? Bully? Bully, why uhlezi uyenza kanjena?
Kutheni kufuneka soloko sixabene xa ndiza ekliniki?
Bully, ngicela ungayi.
Bulelani yayazi ba andikho ready for abantwana.
Good day everybody, Kamalam Gukati Desidwal Vilagazi, and I had the privilege of playing Bulelani Zenzele. Bulelani, let me start about the character. Bulelani Zenzele is a 30-year-old man who just got the love of his life, obviously. Happy, brought her home, is trying to establish and build a family with her, you know. He grew up in a home with just a brother. It was just him, the brother, and a mother who suffered from anxiety and depression. So he learned from a very young age to be very hands-on, to be very gentle, and very attentive from a very young age. So he takes that into his marriage, to being gentle and attentive, and just to be a loving, caring, good husband. There was a lot of tapping in, switching of emotions from love to like a broken type of love, and you could feel the brokenness, the whole love. It was like really eye-opening to tap into those different emotions and play around with them, and using techniques to stay in the emotion and stuff like that. So all in all, it was a nice experience. I enjoyed it, and yeah, you know, the name of the piece is I'm Not Like Other Men.
These are parts of me that taste like coffee. They taste like the first sips of honey. Underlying thoughts just to remind myself, not all things under the sun are warm. Some are out there seeking for comfort in the dark. Perhaps the dark is home to them.